Hi there, today's video is going to be a little bit of a different format in that I'm not going to do a movie review. Instead, I'm going to give you a suggestion on how to maintain your office and computer. I do a lot of video editing and video production, so it's best to keep my office environment clean and my computer spick and span so that it can keep performing at its best. The most basic way of doing that is by dusting. So here you see me under my desk, and first thing to do, as always, before you do anything on the computer, especially when you're going to be reaching your hand into the components, is unplugging it. So here is my computer. And now you pull out your duster, right? It has a lot of power, and that's actually one of my criticisms. It's almost too much power sometimes. Anyway, you get one of these, or you get one of those spray cans, and you use this for the majority of your computer cleaning. And then you dust. And then what I do is I take a microfiber cloth. Oh, there's lots of dust flying around. That's another thing you have to watch out for with this. It blows all the dust around your office. So also be sure to have an air filter or open the window. I'm not doing either right now. I'm not following my own advice. But anyway, here I have a microfiber cloth that I bought at Home Depot. You can buy a pack for like $5, $10. I don't think, not even $10. I think just like $5 for a pack of microfiber cloths. Really cheap, really good cloths too. And wipe the inside of the computer, making sure not to touch any of the electronic components, or that is the circuits, because you don't want to put static electricity, and you don't want to have a static discharge on the computer circuits. Wipe it nice and clean. In fact, touch the metal parts just to make sure you don't put a static discharge into the computer. And that's it for the inside of the computer. Now just put it back together. Also with these filters, this filter is actually pretty good, so I'll put it back on right away. This one will need a little bit more manual dusting. Sometimes it gets so bad that you have to put it under a sink, under a faucet, and wash it and then dry it, or let it air dry. Using this quickens the drying process. And put the filters back on. But that's just the beginning. After you do the computer, then you have to dust the entire office. Just get it very clean, including the cables. A lot of times you'll notice that dust balls collect on the back of the computer, right where the cables are, and along the cables. So you need to get the dust off of that too. And this is a good time to do some cable management if it's necessary. Looking at this, I can tell I need to do some cable management. Those wires sticking out from the top of the desk need to be tucked in a little bit more. You can see some wires sticking out here. I need to tuck those in too. And over here we have the outlet. That's nicely organized. And now for the desk itself. You also want to get the monitors. You want to get your Linus desk pad nicely dusted off. I also like to dust around the desk. And this is my bookshelf. And I want to keep this nicely dusted. This is our old TV, an LCD screen. How about that? Toshiba LCD screen. A Toshiba LCD screen. Then you get on top of the monitors. Take these guys off. Remember, you want it to be a dust-free environment, because the less dust you have in your room, the less dust that will go directly into the computer. If somebody can tell me what this hole is for on the top of this monitor. It's a BenQ monitor, and for some reason with this little frame that you put inside, it's like a sunshade, a light shade. They put in this hole that you can open up. I have no idea what that's for. These are my giraffes. My daughter did this painting. She knows the name of my company, Giraffe Video Production. Nice to get some family support when doing your own business. I would highly recommend a unit such as this, although I have my criticisms of this, as I said at the beginning of this video. Really, I think they're better than the spray cans, if only because it's a little bit more environmentally sound. You don't have to keep buying cans of compressed air. You just plug it in and like that, and you never run out as long as you have AC in your house. So I highly recommend something like this. These are cheap, 30 bucks, 40 bucks maybe. So yeah, I'd recommend this. Be sure to notice that it has a filter down here that you should clean out every so often. And watch out that you're not putting too much pressure on the computer components, because this is a very high pressure nozzle. But yeah, and I would recommend this. It's the CompuCleaner 2.0. Yeah, so keep your office and computer clean and uncluttered, and your computer will last for many years to come. This is Ramon Bannister for Ramon's Movie Reviews, signing off. As always, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and tell me what you thought about this review in the comments below. And I'll see you in Ramon's First Take Movie Review.